You are the changer of the universe. Yes. This type of thing can keep you in a mental home forever. Like says, I was even waiting. Like the shit. Like, where are you running to? You want to run to your death?
Welcome to Helene's Corner.
Hello guys, we are here again with Dr. Now at today's video, there are some points we need to drop in so that some other people can learn from this particular scenario. So we felt we should share this video with you, and we really hope you're going to enjoy this video.
So like we know the story trending, actually it was last week Thursday or so. Annie came to Instagram and posted some things, she's a patient woman, but she's tired of being patient. So I want to was she right actually coming to Instagram to say, do you think it was right
for her to come to Instagram?
To social media to say it?
You know, a lot of us, we feel that the way we live our lives should be the same way the other person lives. How will it be if none of us are talking in this world? We just keep quiet. For me, see, if you are the type that cannot hold it, that if you hold it, you will enter depression, please say it and get a relief. Everybody must not be an introvert. Some people are born extroverts. You have your life. You are not a sharer. Another person is a sharer.
And leave the person.
Which one is your own business, for Christ's sake?
If you don't want to participate in the discussion,
yes.
Pass.
The earlier we understand that God created us in different ways.
Yes.
You see, as humans we have the head, we have the hand, we have the leg, but everything is still part of the what? Body. Another person will not come to social media. This one will come to social media. I didn't see any problem with it, honestly.
That's my advice to those that are against social media expression. If you see something like that, you know you don't have anything kind to say, and you don't have anything to add to the person. Just close your mouth and pass. Please, maybe it's only the public that she feels safe to air her view to. She has been telling those close to her and they've not said anything, so she wants others to see what is happening. So me, I don't see anything wrong with that.
This type of thing can keep you in a mental home forever. This type of matter is delicate. It's the brain that is going straight.
Yes.
It's psychological issue. So the best way is for her to look for a psychologist she can discuss with. When she discusses with a psychologist, she will get relief. But you know, initially when things like this happen, that's if you've been there before, or if you've told that road before, you will know that when things like this happen, you're just looking for friends around to talk to share your burden with. Do you understand? You're just looking for somebody to express, tell how you feel, somebody to cry on, a shoulder to lean on. So if things like this should happen and you come out and say it, the social media might not help you quite alright. But if that is her own way of getting a relief, and know she has said it, yes. Please, nobody should chop her. You are introvert. Allow extroverts to extrovert themselves. Simple. Yes, now there's a video I actually watched online where TUFACE was talking about what he likes about Annie and TUFACE. He was actually saying that one, she's naive. That's one thing he likes about her. Two, she's blunt. She says it as it is. She doesn't care. She will just say it. You know, if that is her personality and her husband might not even see anything wrong with whatever she did, you say that is part of her character. Then you'll be there drinking painkiller for another man's headache. What is your own? Mind your business. Because if you notice, she changed her name and later changed it back. Maybe she has even forgotten what she has done. But because she has said it, the whole gossip everywhere don't carry her. No marriage is perfect. Carry her own and go. Your own, what are you passing through then? No marriage is perfect. Any person that come out and tell you that their marriage is sugar and tea, but bitter and milk, run from the person. There is no marriage that is perfect. If you know that you cannot accept who your husband or who your man is, don't start the marriage. Your husband smokes. Smoking, his mama have not stopped him. He's a drug addict. His mother did not stop him. He's a drunkard. The mama did not stop him. He's a womanizer. The mother, the sisters, they didn't stop him. The brothers, they didn't stop him. Then you think You are the changer of the universe.
Yes.
Yes, that will come and change him.
Yes.
When you are preparing yourself to enter into this marriage that you are going to be changing somebody, as changer, prepare your mind so that assuming he did not agree, I am going to live with it. Assuming it's not possible to change this man, I will live with it. Prepare the boat when you're choosing. Because if you will marry somebody that smokes, prepare that if he did not change when we marry, I am going to live with a what? Smoker. So that something you've prepared your mind with, when it comes later, you are not going to be taken unaware. The one that is killing is when the person didn't even tell you he smokes. And that is what is happening in a lot of marriages today. The person will not even tell you he smokes or he drinks. You will see it bagam in the marriage. You will see packaging. That's the one that is hurtful. But the ones you've seen, don't say that you are going to go and change. Manage it the way it is. Talking like this is as if women are not smokers, drinkers, and drug addicts. Manizers. So they are too. Is two ways. If you know you don't like it, but men are more skeptical. They go play with the nonsense girl. When they want marry, they go look for good girl. Tell me who want marry the bad ones where they don't spoil. Some of them now they spoil them. So, but just prepare yourself. Marry what you can tolerate. Yes, it's not because the person is a celebrity money, you'll be following the person, and this is what a lot of women do. At that itself, even if they didn't do it, their family around will be pushing them, friends around. Hey, you won't leave them. You know, you be mumu. You see this money, you know, because many people, money matters to them most. That's just my number one. Is just accept your spouse the way he is.
The second thing I have to put in from after what you say about changing is most times the picture you see outside, people show you, especially these are social media daily times that people want to show you how wonderful, lovely they is not actually how it is. So let's not always feel shocked when people now come out and say, please, this is how it's paining me. Because I think that's the problem people had with Annie. You know, when I was going through social media, I saw so many lovey-dovey videos and pictures of her and her husband. And so people are now like comparing it. So the truth is that they just show you what they want to show you per time. So when they decide to show you the ugly aspect in quotes, don't just be shocked because there is no perfect marriage, like we said earlier. There is no perfect marriage. There is something pinching one or two of them or the whole family at different points in time. That's one thing I want to say. So marriage is not always as we paint it to look like, but because it involves hard work and it involves you taking responsibility of so many things.
Yes, exactly. Everybody has the good, the bad, and the ugly.
TUFACE's brother was like, she has been living in the house with her mother. He visits. So, to what extent do you think we should allow our extended family?
The only way I can tolerate a family member in my house at a time is one at a go. And it's temporal. It's either you're coming for treatment or you're coming to visit, like temporal. Not to come and live with me.
Like let's say I bring my mom to come and stay with us. It means you find out that I've always known my mom all my life. So it will allow me and my husband to enjoy our relationship and build our own intimacy over time. When there is something like a misunderstanding now, you find out that naturally my mother will support me. I won't say it might. Do you understand? She will naturally want to support me, and that is already causing a friction between I and my husband. Because usually the truth is that most times misunderstandings help both of you to understand yourself better and get closer. But when there is a significant member of either of the spouses, it affects that, because you now have that time you have sat alone and cried and maybe your husband will come and tell you, I'm sorry for talking like this. You might not go to your mother's room and stay. You see, you have permission to do things that you wouldn't have done if it was just you and your husband that in the house or with the children. Do you understand? So most times when we have our parents, our sisters, our brothers, our cousins in the house, it's more like you now have soldiers that will back you up when there is challenge in the house, and it also gives room for comparison, like you say. When you overshow love, they will now start looking at it one, because it was even like what Two-Face's brother was trying to say, that she and her mother is using juju, because they come around and they see how maybe the husband listens to her.
This your brother, or this your son, this your daughter has chosen to live with this person, and even when you refuse, you say that they should not marry you, they have still decided to marry themselves against your advice. Now it's time for you to accept them and leave them to live their life and mind your what? Business. It's just for the siblings to accept that this is my brother's wife. Yes, let me accept her the way she is. She's my brother's wife. Until my brother say no, I am not marrying her, then I can stand beside my brother to fight whatever war, or beside my sister to fight whatever war. My brother's wife is my brother's wife, and you that is the wife, you also have to accept, or the husband, you also have to accept your in-laws, because you are just coming in, but they've been there all their life. These are people that you finally run to when you have serious issues to battle with. You have to learn to accept them. They are not good. They don't call you, they don't like you, they don't do this. Ignore them. Just, in fact, if you can, whether they call you or not, call them. But if you cannot, if they didn't call you, don't call them. It's not by force. But just know you accept them. Give them their own respect. This is their respect. Give it to them. Because without them, you won't even know your husband in the first place. So what is all this dragging who pass and who no pass?
Because I actually found that innocent brother's statement as insulting. Because I don't know how to say it, but it was not even his business to respond. Well, the person we were expecting to respond, if there was really
is the husband said.
Is the husband, or maybe the lady in question that was being attacked. Do you understand? It was not supposed to be his business, and that's why this your point of we accepting our in-laws just like they are is very, very important. It's very, very important. In fact, if you love your husband so much or your wife so much, I think you owe them that duty to accept their families.
Yes.
Because just like she said, they spent their whole lives together. I know how close I am to my brother now, and you now come and marry a woman that will be quarreling. Oh God,
I will say that I don't want
very
you.
Broken.
Yes.
So I don't know.
The woman or the man has to accept their in-law. Why the in-law on the other hand have to accept? Because the marriage is already done. Acceptance has to be there. If it's not there, problem there.
So it's also something we can say that even before you marry, check the family well, whether you can accept everybody there.
Good. Yes.
Don't just go and marry because it's shocking you, the love you doing jiggy jiggy. Yes. The truth is that marriage is just beyond that love. There are so many things. Maturity and responsibility plays a very big role. So you ask yourself, will I love this woman just like my husband loves her? Maybe that's your mother-in-law now. Will I really love her? Can the things that hurt her hurt me? It might not hurt you 100%.
At times people that are naive. At times people that are naive. We not even notice it though. You will not even notice that the woman or the man doesn't like you because your husband didn't tell you anything. He hid it. He knows they don't like you. He hid it. And they've not shown you. You didn't notice it. Now when you now come in, you'll be seeing attitude. You'll be like, what is going on exactly? So at times it's not even really the person's fault. And you can see that Two-Face say Annie is naive. She can even be that kind of a person. But meanwhile, from her statement, she typed that they didn't like her from beginning. So if she knows they didn't like her from beginning, see in Africa, when you are marrying a man, you are marrying his family. If I know like this that I am like this, I sense my mother-in-law didn't like me. Like sense. I was even waiting. Like if I sense she didn't like me, or my father-in-law didn't like me, I will not marry that man before her. That is me. Sometimes I wonder how people make their choices. That is me. Okay, if my mother-in-law and father-in-law didn't like me and I now put her in the marriage, when this type of issue comes that I'm supposed to be the one fighting for me, who will fight for me? Who will fight for me?
I think my friend a friend of mine was telling me that actually what made the mother stay in the marriage was that her mother-in-law fought for her. She was like, she's not going anywhere, even when her husband's people were against her. So it was like, it was mind blowing. I was like, your children said they don't want the woman, they were convincing their brother to leave, but you, the mother of the guy, said no, this is the one. So most times actually, you are accepting your in-laws, especially in this our setting where we marry family code. It's very important.
So as you're choosing the person you want to marry, also put it in mind that nobody is what? Perfect. There is no perfect marriage out there. So if the person has this, just look for the one you can least tolerate. The one that will not run you mad.
There should be one that should be your deal breaker.
Yes.
When this one is there, no, I can't go.
Yes. So,
because most of I know before I got married, one of my friends was like that. If I have my list, she told me she have list. I said yes. If the person is getting 70-80%, is your husband, marry the person. Because the truth that nobody will get that 100% you want.
So guys, what do you think about what we just discussed? Drop it in the comment section. Let's hear what you have to say about this topic. The points I've made, what kind of man or woman would you want to marry? And if you're already married, do you think them bringing out this thing on social media is right or wrong? And if they brought it out on social media, what have you learned from this their scenario? All these things, please drop it in the comment section so that any person coming across this video will pick something and go home with. Guys, really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, click the like button, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to visit Dr. Besa. We have another talk for you over there. See you guys in our next video. Bye bye.
Thank you for watching Helen's Corner.